I'm gonna give it to you straight. You need to have the franchise resale value before you buy a franchise. I don't care if you're starting a franchise from zero or you're acquiring an existing franchise, you need to find out what the franchise resale value is. And ideally you have the median number as well as the average across that franchise brand. This is really important for a pretty simple reason. Say it costs you $2 million to open up an Applebee's. However, Applebee's, if you're looking to buy an existing Applebee's, is for sale for $1.2 million. In simple terms, if you're investing $2 million and current Applebee's are being sold for $1.2 million, you better have a really compelling reason to open up an Applebee's rather than another brand versus buying that existing Applebee's franchise. Because when you open up a business, there's a big time where you're not getting paid. That could be from the time you sign the franchise agreement, 6 months, 12 months, maybe 18 months, where you're not making money. So your sweat equity needs to be valued at a pretty nice rate. And with that, you largely see the initial investment amount being lower than the resale value, especially with service brands where the initial investment amount is quite low and you're building a portfolio of clients. So take junk removal, moving services, home care businesses. The initial investment amount might just be $100,000, $200,000, but businesses are regularly being sold. And that said franchise brand from $500,000 to $1 million plus. The franchise resale value is one of the most important values you need to have before you buy a franchise. And when you're exploring, ask the franchisor directly, how much are people selling the business for? Do you have any information on the average, the median? Can I connect with some of those sellers? Talk to franchisees, understand their values. At Vetted Biz, we've created the resale value based on data that we've collected from franchisees, franchisors, as well as third parties across the United States for franchises being sold in the last few years. So we have the information, trust but verify. You're gonna wanna check that with existing franchisees as well as franchisees that recently left the system, because the existing franchisees are generally talking between themselves and they're gonna know what people are selling the business for and what multiple of earnings they're able to sell the business for. So again, franchise resale value, it's never too late to find out and ask those questions until after you sign the franchise agreement or after you execute the purchase of an existing franchise.